Hello everyone, Cosmic Lightworker here to give you the message that you need to hear right now. Let's see, what is it that, thank you everyone for watching, because yay, I love it when this card comes out, and I love it when it comes out like immediately. So congratulations, you have closed out the old karmic cycle and now are meeting the love of your life. That is really, really cool. I didn't intend for this to be a love message today, but we're gonna, you know what? We're gonna do a love message. Let's see. What's an indicator of what this person looks like? I'm hearing that I'm gonna hear a couple indicators because there's a lot of you out there. Well, first, on your side of the street, you have realized your own self-worth. Congratulations. And because of that, understanding it, valuing it, being who you truly are, and understanding what you bring to the table, now you're not settling for less anymore. Yes! We love that. So the right and perfect person is going to be coming in for you. Hopefully, I'm hearing you would not have been able to see them before. They could have actually been around you this entire time. But because you didn't know this about yourself, or at least to the full extent of this about yourself, you weren't going to see them until it was the right time. Now you won't settle, you won't compromise. I love it when people say that marriage is compromise. I disagree. I honestly believe if you can accept people for who they are, what their needs are, then you'll be able to find not a compromise, but you'll be able to work out something so that both your needs are met. If one of you isn't feeling that your needs are being met, the relationship will never work. Ever. Like both of you, one of you will be unhappy and therefore the other one will be unhappy. So, with that projectively understood, now that's not going to happen because you know your self-worth. You're going to stand on your values. You understand your needs. You're very aware of what your needs are. And because of that, you're bringing in the perfect person who's going to be there with you supportively and in a way that you both grow together. Yay! Another thing that I'm hearing is they're coming to you. So all you got to do is shine. Be your authentic self. Be you to the nth degree. Even if, let's say, all right, for instance, there's a new sheen on you. There's a really amazing new shine on you. And that is because you are moving forward in your life. There is a new energy that you are emitting that's catching people's eyes. It's like, oh, I didn't know they were cute before. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to get in touch with that. And that right there, that is all you need to do. They're going to reach out to you. They're going to spot you. All you have to do is be a little bit open to it. Another thing that I'm hearing is because this person is coming in, that means any of the old energy, anyone that you've dated before, they're all going to come back into. So it is, the final test I'm hearing is that, let's say an ex-boyfriend comes in and this is somebody that you were hung up on for a while. But because you've grown so much, you're not attracted to them anymore. And because of that, you just say hi and just go about your day. Don't think about it too much. Acknowledge the fact that you've grown so much that you don't think about it or you don't get fixated on the person anymore. And because of that, that final test of will you go back or will you move forward, that is going to bring in the perfect person for you. Wow. Okay. So just to clarify, and I hope this is affirming somebody's experience these past couple of days because, wow, talk about love. If anyone's a Virgo out there, it can't be denied. Love is around the corner, around the bend, next door. It's looking for you. It's trying to get with you. I've been trying to dodge it. I'm a Virgo, but because I'm trying to stay focused on like my career, building this channel, all those fun goals. But I'm not gonna lie, I was asked out like 4 times last week. And Mirrored Souls comes out again. Yay! So we're gonna just keep going on this topic and clarify a little bit more. So what else do we need to know for my collective out there? What are some clarifiers of, I guess, like, what are these signs? What are the things to look out for when it comes to this person that they're going to meet? Interesting. So the illusion card came out in the Goddess deck. That is telling me things aren't always as they seem. So when you meet somebody, at first you might stereotype them a little bit based off of their look. But you're going to get to know them for some strange reason. Like, you might get stuck in an elevator with them and you have to learn more about them. Or let's say you're going grocery shopping and both of you are standing in line at the checkout and you just have to have a conversation because somebody in front of you needed to get something else and stalled the line. Things like that. You're really going to get to know this person. So kind of be open to something new. It's going to be a completely different personality type than what you're used to. And the illusion in front of that is the stereotype, the judgment of what that person could possibly be versus understanding who they truly are. So once that illusion falls off, the next thing I'm seeing, communication. So you're going to have that talk, like I was saying, you're going to have some type of communication with this person, or you're going to have some type of communication with this person. So that's another telltale sign. Like, the conversation might end up being an hour, 20 minutes. Like I said, you're stuck with them in an elevator. So because you are, you're in there for 30, 45 minutes, you're going to have a conversation. Yay. And that type of conversation, that type of communication is going to bring in the romantic. There's so much romantic love going on. For anyone out there, I love you all, but look at that romance. I'm so excited for you. This is going to be like the romance of a lifetime. Is there any other indicators that I should be looking out for? Any other indicators that my collective should be looking out for when it comes to love? Oh, wow, that flew out. Keep the big vision, stay in alignment as you grow. So I'm hearing you're going to be in perfect alignment. You're going to feel like you are in perfect alignment when this person comes your way. Let's say you see synchronistic numbers of 222, 333, 1111. When you see those numbers, that's an affirmation of, let's look into this person. I'm hearing be very wary of 555 though. So when 555, if you're in, this is a warning apparently. If you are out and about and you meet somebody and you see the number 555, that means to take things very, very slow, not just with that person, but with everything around you. I'm hearing it's kind of like you are going through a big change, and therefore the big changes are bringing in more obstacles. So it is time for you to be very careful. Just take things slower than normal and keep moving forward. But you are in your best position right now to receive love. It's just because of the shifts, things can get a little haywire. So I'm hearing just be wary of that. Be super careful. Don't make any sudden movements. Wow, that's an interesting challenge message. Yeah, don't walk into a wall or a pole like I almost did yesterday. Sudden movements aren't a good plan. So be in the moment, stay present. 555 is your sign to do so. Another thing I'm seeing is rejuvenate, recovery, time to heal. It's safe to stop. So let's say you are going through your healing journey right now when it comes to past relationships, or a healing journey in terms of trauma or whatnot, or you're just burning yourself out at work because you just have to meet your deadlines. It is safe to stop right now. Today is your day to rest. This is a timeless reading. So if you are seeing this, I heavily recommend taking time after watching this video to just be. Take a nice bath. Your problems are still going to be there. Work is still going to be there. But once you've rejuvenated after 60 minutes, maybe 90 minutes, at least your mind isn't going to feel like it's running on empty. Your heart isn't going to feel like it's running on empty. We need you to fill up your cup more than 40% than it's been staying at and get you up to 80%. A good 90 minutes for anyone that's a manifesting generator out there, that's a good space. 80% is okay, and you can go back to work if you want, but you still want to fill up to 100%. Manifestors, you need 100%. So you need to stay secluded and just in hermit mode so that you can fill up your tank all the way so that you're able to manifest. Generators, by the way, if you don't know what human design is, I highly recommend looking at a human design chart or filling it in. It is a very accurate not astrological, it's a completely different form of understanding your birth chart. All right, next, last thing. What's another indicator for everyone? What really matters, reflect, reprioritize. Okay, so you're gonna also be in a space where you need to reevaluate your priorities. There's like 15 tasks that you could be doing in this very moment, and you need to know which one you need to do next in the right order. So with that being said, rest first. That is priority number one. We need you healthy. We need you rested. We need you in a good space. And then afterwards, go for the tasks. But we need you to just fill up. And that is the only message I'm hearing right now. Other than that, I love you all. Congratulations on the new love coming in. Look good for that new love and for yourself. You want to feel great when you see this person, right? So with that being said, I love you all. If you want to work with me. If you want to work with me one-on-one, I can also look into more details through an intuitive reading. My link will be below. There's other ways to work with me as well as a transformational coach or a energetic healer, and all of those opportunities are available in my stand store below. All right, love you all. Have a wonderful evening, day, morning, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you. Bye.